Let's go next to our caller from the 646 area code. Who's calling from 646 today?
Hi, my name is Steve. I'm in New York.
Hey, Steve.
This is actually, I had no idea what your last caller would say, but this is resonates interestingly with what I was thinking about. You had about a 2 week stretch where you talked almost every day about how you were getting screwed over by YouTube.
Right.
They were demonetizing all your videos.
Yep.
I'm curious what you think about the long-term future of independent media on YouTube. It's one thing to be able to set up a Patreon page where people can directly support media that they value.
Right.
However, if YouTube is making it harder for people to find your videos or other independent media, there's going to be a point where the membership would start to fall off, or if people, I've started to see that people just don't seem to be starting new YouTube channels because they're not able to make money off them.
Yeah, well, YouTube has delayed how quickly you can start monetization, and that can definitely be a disincentive to even start a channel. I don't remember what the requirements are, but until your channel is of a certain size or audience, you can't monetize it at all. I mean, listen, this is a very broad and big question. On the one hand, as I've said, if you like a show, you should support it directly because the instability of the revenue sources from platforms like YouTube makes it difficult to count on that. So you need, direct support. But you're pointing out something, which is even monetization aside, if YouTube makes it more difficult to find my content, the number of people who sign up for direct memberships is a direct function of the number of people that are consuming the content in general. And if YouTube reduces that by burying us, we're also going to get less financial support that is direct. So this is like a massive issue to be dealt with. In the short term, the audience I implore to support the work we're doing directly. If the algorithmic stuff gets worse over the long run, we'll have to sort of deal with that when we get to it. And my approach is diversification. We're going to be announcing some new platforms soon that the show will be on. And the goal is if we are less reliant on YouTube, both for revenue and traffic, then we're just going to be hedging our bets and spreading our risk in a way that is going to hopefully sustain us.
Yeah, it feels to me like within the next couple of years, there's got to be some kind of competition for YouTube.
Right.
But that's the problem with the whole internet now, that it started out as something that was very open, and it seemed like it could break the hold of corporate media.
Yeah.
But now it's down to control from just a few companies.
That's right.
And particularly, this doesn't directly have anything to do with politics, but I watch a lot of music-related videos on YouTube, and if you do music criticism, you can't play that music on your video.
Indeed.
If you want to get monetized, and that just seems completely absurd.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. And this is we've dealt with this with debates as well. Points all well made, and ones we will continue talking about for sure. I really appreciate the phone call. I am out of time for calls, and I do apologize for everybody who's holding that I did not get to. But we will take calls again, and I look forward to hearing from you then. We will take a quick break and be back right after this.